Hey, this is the end of day 14 of the 60-day juice fast. Um, I am feeling pretty good. I do have a slight pain on my side. Now, I've had this for a while. It's on my left side. It's just a dull ache. And today it's just been there all day. And I say it's around my abdomen area, probably just above my hip. Um, but like I said, it's been there for years. Let's just say years. Uh, I've been to the doctors and had it checked out, and they can't find anything. Had the colonoscopies and everything. So I was just hoping that being a little bit more healthier and losing weight and juicing would probably would solve this thing, but doesn't seem to be food related. So maybe I just need to lose some more weight. All right, we'll see. Speaking of losing weight, last time I jumped on a scale, I think it was a day ago or 2 days ago. I was at 243. So, from 260, it's not bad in 14 days. Um, I'm trying not to weigh myself every day because I see what happens. You get all excited. It's the bomb. You're losing weight, and then the next thing you know, it jumps up a pound or two, and it stays there for a couple of days. That plateau. So, not trying to weigh myself every day, but very happy with the results so far. Um, um, and all the other benefits I have, other benefits I haven't blogged about them. One of the things we've kind of joked about is, man, our kitchen is clean. Ah, we don't cook no more, and so the stove is spotless. The sink, there's the dirty dishes in there, but pretty much rinse them. Um, so that's that's an added benefit. Um, One thing and this may not be a benefit, so just hear what I'm trying to say, but we haven't bought a lot of toilet paper. What does he mean? We haven't bought a lot of toilet paper, and that means we ain't using a lot of toilet paper. So I'm thinking we might want to supplement this with some fiber. I was talking to my cousin, and she thinks that the diet, the juice diet, is missing some things. Like fiber. So we're gonna try that. Let's see if we can use this toilet paper we don't stocked up on. Um, but you never hear about these things in the blog. These bloggers, I've been listening to them, and I haven't heard them all, so I can't say that. But maybe this you heard it here first. Maybe this would be the first time anybody's ever spoke about that. Um, so yeah, you save some money on toilet paper. Like I said, that might not be a good thing. Um, some of the bad things after day 14. What was some of the bad things? That first week of lack of energy. Just not wanting to get out of the bed. As soon as you come home or get done with whatever you're doing, you want to go to bed. It's just the whole psychological aspect of not having to not your mouth wants to chew. Your mouth wants to chew something, and you gotta retrain it. You gotta retrain it. So it's that wasn't a good thing. But anybody that's getting ready to go through their 60 days or 14 days for that matter, anybody embarking on this journey, yeah, get ready. That first week is It's like hell week. It's like going to boot camp. I remember my first week at boot camp. Wow, what an eye opener. This is what I signed up for. This is what I volunteered myself for. This is what I signed those papers for. Oh, my goodness. What a wake up call. So but like anything else, you pretty much you get over that first week, and then you're over the second week, and you look back and you're like, well, it wasn't that bad. Uh, so really, this is a reboot. It's like a boot camp or a reboot. This is a an attitude adjustment. When I was in the military, I did not realize what a screw up I was. How I took life so for granted and lackadaisically, and didn't have the responsibility in me. And we're kids. We're 18. I was in when I joined, so a lot of that stuff probably comes a little bit later for boys, and it's same thing with this. This is something that you really need to not take lightly. This is something that you need to respect, and you need to research it a little bit. You know, when I've told a few people this, but when I joined the military, I had an opportunity to be a certain to obtain a skill. They wanted to send me to school and do all this stuff, and so that was really good, right? And the recruiter said, and he made this sound really good too. You could just go there as a non-designated person, and then learn about the different ones, see what you want to be, and then strike out and get your school, get your designation. And and while that is a good way, and I wouldn't knock anybody from doing either one, there's always good, there's better and best. And I think if you research what you're getting ready to do, you will learn more about where in life you want to be. So the way that people do, for instance, the recruiter said, go there and find out. Well, that's somebody who didn't do any research about what they wanted to be. There's always other explanations for what they did, the reasons that they chose that. But if you think that you want to be something and they're offering you a school, that's probably a little bit better. And if you research this whole thing, you probably want to just you'll probably have some points towards your military advancements. You'll probably have a school in mind, a definite goal in mind. You may even strike to be an officer, which I would highly encourage anybody. My point of this whole military thing is, good, better, and best. Research this thing. Find out what this reboot is all about. It has it has some great bennies, and it has some consequences. Um, let's talk about that, consequences. I don't know how easy it will be to go back to regular food. I've heard that once you embark on this journey, especially after 60 days, you are not going to be able to just jump right back and start with a hamburger, from McDonald's. Not that we would want to do that, but you know, I definitely want to jump back into my grandmother's fried chicken. I think about it. I dream about it. The chickens floating around in my dreams. Boop, boop, pop, pop, pop. I want to be able to go back and eat my grandma's fried chicken, but you know, I've talked to several people that have been on this fast, and a few of them, they do a modified version of it, and they don't want to go back and just jump right into, you know, greasy hamburgers. So keep that in mind too, because once you jump into this, you're gonna have to slowly, gradually get back into real chewing real food. Um, so anyway, that's just one of the consequences. Just want to give you guys a heads up, and to be real, let's keep this thing 100 because I'm not gonna sit here and tell my kids to do this yet. I still got, you know, 6 more weeks to go. I got to check out the after effects. I got to gauge my system. I got to record data, and I got to analyze that stuff. So, I just want to keep this thing 100 with everybody that might be thinking about it. This is, and we have people joining all the time. Some more cousins are getting ready to start tomorrow. Um, Congratulations to Ivy or Rashawn. I hope I'm saying that right. Um, I've seen it spelled. Anyway, it's great. I love it, and I'm glad I'm able to stomach it. I'm glad I'm able to stomach it. I've seen some people that this is not everything that is green you can't eat. you know, just because it's green, it's good for you. And, so anyway, we went to the farmers market today. We the coolest thing was the coconut water. First, as soon as we got there, we saw this lady with a big old coconut straw coming out of it. She was like, "Where'd you get that?" And she says, "Right over there." So we went over there, and I think it was like $5 or something like that. And so we were walking around the farmers market with this coconut water, and just about 5, 10 people came up to us and said, "Hey, where'd you get that?" It was really cool. Even our kids, as soon as we got home, "Hey, give me some." So that was cool. We had some coconut water today. Um, we juiced breakfast. We juiced lunch. I haven't juiced dinner today. I'll be honest with you. I'm kind of full. I'm not hungry. Um, my side, that thing's kind of bothering me a little bit. So I'm going to leave it alone. But uh, it's 13 minutes. I'm going to be running over my time. So let me try to wrap this up. I've just been rambling. I feel like I've been rambling. But nevertheless, shout out to all the fellow juicers out there. And let me encourage, if you are juicing and you're watching this, blog about this. Your people need to know. Your family needs to know. Sometimes you don't tell somebody what you're going through. You may blog about it. I can sit here and talk about this thing because I'm not really talking to anybody per se, other than you and you and you. But I can gather my thoughts a little bit better, and you know, things come out in blogs that probably wouldn't otherwise come out in conversation. That's all I'm trying to say. So get get a good get a good idea of research this thing. Find out what you're going to be getting yourself into. Read some other blogs. Watch some other blogs. Read some, and just keep it real, because we all got families. We all want them to survive and be better at this, and be better at life. So if this is something that helps you, blog about it. Tell them. If this is something that isn't helping you, blog about it. Tell them. This might not be for everybody. Everybody's different. So if you got something out there that you want that you can't handle, your family needs to know that so they can prepare. All right. Shout out to Ajay King Foundation. One life, one love. God bless you. See you later.